Welcome to episode 22 of Destination Divergence. Last time, you all kind of explored around town a bit, looked for work, encountered a champion of the 12, one of them, named Bran. And also, you guys advanced the plot quite a bit. You got a very large information dump of exactly why you're here in Passage, which I'll go over again very quickly. Tap, the barkeep here, is convinced that somewhere underneath or inside or around the House Orien headquarters here in Passage is a rather large fragment of the Draconic Prophecy. He is worried that it will be used for evil. He's less concerned with, the power that the prophecy could bring your cause, although it could certainly bring that, but more concerned with others misusing it. A few strategies were discussed, such as approaching through the sewers, trying to get in good graces with House Orien, and so they wouldn't be suspicious about you snooping around. And you also, the work you found while you were here in town was Jane of Jane's Foundry asked you to humiliate some of the owners of Gold Dragon Inns around Passage. So those are the things currently on the to-do list. It is a new day. I don't have my calendar open to tell you exactly which day it is, but we'll assume this is the day directly after you all met with Tap in the evening. And the day is yours.
All right, everyone. I know we got a lot of options in front of us here. Where did we end up last time? I'm personally not sure what my preferred plan of attack is, but
I think we were going to go through the sewers.
I like that.
Runs right now.
What was that, Marcelo?
I assume what? Can you stop squeaking, sir? I assume we're all talking in one of our rooms right
I think we are, yeah.
I think
Probably.
that's a fair assumption.
So perhaps finding an entrance to the sewers would be a good place to start.
Perhaps we can take a job
Or that.
to explain our presence down there.
Yes. Rats?
Rats part 2.
Rats
Yeah.
again.
How many episodes of this campaign can we make just rats?
Jordan, do we know what we're supposed to do once we have the piece of the dragon's prophet?
Nope.
Presumably
it's-
abscond quickly.
To explain it a little better, the piece of the Draconic Prophecy is less of a physical thing and more of probably, from what you've heard of other pieces of the Draconic Prophecy, it's probably some sort of either vast library or a cave with lots of etchings on the walls, things like that. It's not something you're easily going to take with you so much as a location for you to find and protect or hide or whatever.
I see. That complicates things.
It does,
That
because
does.
it's the Draconic Prophecy is a very large connected map of different if-then statements, essentially. About if this happens, then that happens. If that happens, then that happens. It's a very large branching map of time. So small sections of it aren't necessarily something you could carry.
Okay. I was low-key just imagining an Elder Scroll.
That's fair enough.
Imagine all of this stored in a dragon shard.
Mm.
If only.
Yeah, wishful thinking. Okay. And we know that?
Yeah, I think those of you that we identified last time as having some knowledge of the Draconic Prophecy would know that, which I think was anyone proficient with religion, arcana, just had education in Corvair, things like that.
Okay. So... Can anybody draw one of those teleportation circles that we saw in the base?
Not Yet, I believe.
Darn, because that would be a convenient method of not egress, ingress.
I do believe that's a bit beyond our means at the moment. Would love if someone could correct me, but yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. So we'll have to either copy it down or find some sustainable method of infiltration.
Okay.
I don't see what we can do to keep it out of the wrong hands, though. Doesn't seem to be a way to move it out of it.
Yeah, that's true. So are we going to copy it and then destroy it?
I don't know what the point of that would be.
Well, destroy their version.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Would be kind of like stealing it. I mean, liberating it.
I don't know if this is something we should destroy or can destroy. I'm not sure.
Fair. Who were we talking to? Was it just Tap yesterday, or was there someone else who knows things?
Just Tap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
But Tap has connections that we might be able to utilize.
that's true. Did he? I don't remember if he mentioned anyone. I'd had
Not by
some
name.
serious motor oil.
No.
Are any of us good at disguising themselves?
Let's see.
I'm just good at being unnoticed.
I
Yeah,
disguise myself by
disguising,
not
Eric?
being seen. What's up?
Did you say disguising, Carrick?
I did.
Yeah, I've got some history in that. What are you thinking?
I was wondering if maybe we could have one of us disguised as. Oh, well, I suppose it wouldn't work if we're entering House Orien. I was gonna ask if you could just go in and ask about the draconic prophecy. See what they just really give out, but not obviously not want to cast any suspicion on ourselves. Hence the disguise.
And I'm recalling that there was some discussion of going in invisibly.
Yes, but I think we all kind of agreed that they have.
Oh, right. Yes, I recall.
Yeah, they have defenses against that.
Well, listen, if you find an individual in mind that you'd want someone to disguise as, I'm quite good at it. So just let me know if that plan develops. But
Maybe like a little kid or like a preteen, just like a small child wanting to learn something.
interesting choice. All right. I don't know how you expect me to do that, but listen, I'll keep it in mind.
Hello, yes, sir. I'm doing a project on all the secret entrances to House Orien.
Oh man. All right.
So hold on, kid. Wait right here as they go get someone to zap them with detect magic.
As they go get a crossbow, more like.
That too.
All right. Well, if we end up finding a particular person who you think we can impersonate, let's take that path then. For now, let's explore some other avenues.
Like the shitty one, the sewers.
I like that one too.
I think that's probably the best one.
Yeah, that's probably our safest route right now.
I mean, do you guys wish to put in work to the impersonation plan before we try splunking through the sewers?
I don't
I
know that it
think-
would go very well.
I think the impersonation is gonna like if we find someone who just it seems like this is the person who's gonna have access to the knowledge, and that we can pursue. But I don't think we should necessarily go looking for it. I think if we come across that information, it might just happen upon us. But let's make our time more directed at this point.
Perhaps we can add some more questions tonight.
Agreed on that. Yeah, maybe we could ask him if he knows any individuals who have particular clearance.
What do you think, Drost? You always have information or input here.
Yeah, Drost, really, you've really been the brains of this operation.
Drost will be with us shortly. I'll let him answer questions if you have them.
Drost's hungover.
What?
Not bad.
So I went with one word, but
What do you want?
Yeah, see? Doable.
Only because it's a shitty imitation of my shitty Russian accent.
I guess that would do it.
So are you guys just going to take the day to rest and approach Tap in the evening again then? Is that the idea? Or do you have more things to do with the day?
I'll start trudging through the sewers around House Orien.
Yeah, I'll just investigate.
A few blocks away from House Orien and then trying to find our way over to that area.
Yeah. We should be subtle about it, though.
Yeah.
We'd be like Mike Rowe doing dirty jobs.
All right, who's on? Is everybody going to investigate the sewers right away, or anyone?
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to squash every rat that I see and take its tail or its face, whichever.
Let me ask it this way: does anybody have any plans other than going to the sewer at this moment?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
The crafting people house can wait.
Full people to the sewer then. So, using your map that you have here in front of you, you make your way a few blocks away from House Orien, as you mentioned, and this is in the entertainment district. And as you get close to House Orien, it kind of becomes very subtly more and more wealthy establishments. More and more upper class, the fancy bars and parlors and such as you approach. You are able to locate a few entrances to the sewer. One is in the middle of a very large intersection with a lot of people.
That's our point.
That would be this intersection right here. That I don't know if you can see me pinging it, but
yeah, I see it.
And that is like the main road coming in and out of Passage from the south. A few others you find in, you're able to locate one in more of a back alley, but there's less people around in that one too. Okay. So it's, not even, yeah, there you go. Those are your options.
All right. I mean, I'm all for Mole Man on Fifth Avenue.
I do agree.
I mean, the one at Thoroughfare?
Yeah, other people with, judgment might disagree. Of course, we could do something like, what is it? The Italian Job, where they stop the van over the sewer vent.
Yeah. Unfortunately, van is
cart.
a prerequisite.
Cart.
Oh, we got one of those.
I mean,
we do have one of those. Covered wagon. Caravan. There we go. That's where the word comes from. Cut a hole in the bottom of that. Put something over it so guards don't get too suspicious. Baby, you got a stew going.
If we just stop in the middle of the road for too long.
Traffic jam.
Yeah.
How crowded is this intersection?
It's the main road coming from the south into Passage. It's also just
So what I hear you saying is traffic.
it's traffic. Yeah, it's a very
It's
very
24.
dense trade road. Yeah.
I think this could work.
Nope. Where
I
was
think
the
this
other
could
one?
work.
Nope. Overruled.
It was
Where
in a
was the other
convenient alley.
one? All right, convenient alley it is.
Convenient alley it is. Okay. Can I get a group stealth check as you all attempt to discreetly enter the alleyway, I assume?
Yeah.
There's not much down this alleyway but the sewer entrance.
Okay.
Creeping on in. Oh boy.
Natural one.
Oh, no.
Oof.
I got a 9.
Eh, 14.
Baby. I
Okay.
got plus so much in this.
So,
We all suck.
yeah, as you all go down this alley, you're discussing your plans to enter the sewer and like your caravan plans and such on the way to the sewer entrance and why that wouldn't work and why this is so much better of an option.
Oh no.
And there's a couple guards that overhear you. They only caught a few details though. One will approach. Hello, citizens, travelers. Don't know which you are, but regardless, did I hear you're entering the sewers? You've worked down there?
Yeah, we've actually taken a job. We're killing rats, and they've got the most rats down there. Let me tell you.
I don't know if I've seen any rats yet, but if I have, I will definitely hold up whatever parts I have.
Not since you went rat hunting, no. But
Damn.
yes, rats in the sewer. That would be a problem. Yes. Make me a deception check, Felicia.
Oh,
I can
say-
help in any way I want to.
Well, I'll say at advantage because of the feat that Felicia has.
haha.
Oh, that'll do too.
My feet getting some use
The
this
feet.
campaign. Sweeties, feeties. All right. Sorry, 19.
Ever?
19. Okay. Well,
Charlie, no.
I will not be stopped. I will not be silenced.
You should be.
the guard replies, very well. Suppose I will see you later at the station. I wish you luck on your hunt, and they'll return to their patrol. So you're now in an
Thank
alley.
you kindly.
All right. So you're now in an alleyway. There is one entrance to the sewer at the back of this alley, and not a bunch else here. There's a few. The surrounding buildings have doorways into them and such, but you can tell it's not exactly a well-traveled spot. These seem to be back entrances to the buildings, things like that. So on the ground in front of you is a manhole cover. Who would like to pick up this cover?
Drost.
Yeah, probably someone with muscles.
Fair enough. Though Drost is not here, I will allow it. So I'll make sure I have Drost's character sheet up. That
You
would
don't
help.
need his mind, only his body.
Wait, his mind was useful?
Oh boy.
Isn't he like half magical?
He has
Yeah,
a 16 in it, just saying.
Yeah.
I know, I'm kidding.
Wait, that's amazing. Like I feel like I'm all fucking spicy. I've got a 12 in intelligence. Trust is smarter than me by a lot.
I have a 10.
Yeah, he just knows you're useful. So he keeps you around.
So Drost
I'll take it.
rolled a 10 for athletics. He's gonna try and dig his fingers in, but he just can't find purchase on it in any way. He looks at the rest of the party and says, "Does anyone have a crowbar?"
Oh wait, shit! I think I do have a crowbar.
Fucking amazing impression.
Thanks.
You do? Okay. Yeah, I actually don't. I must have passed on.
All right.
A crowbar.
So that
I've got
will
a sword.
nice. So that'll grant him advantage. So I'll roll again for him.
All bless.
Advantage. Guidance, yes.
Guidance.
Oh yeah, that's guidance. It is a blessing.
True.
Yeah, I don't have bless instead.
All right, so that is a 29 for athletics. Much better. With your guidance and with the crowbar supplied, Drost will dig the crowbar into the edge of the manhole and just, like, without even seeming to put much weight on it, he just kind of like arm wrestles it to the ground real quick, and the cover just pops off. So you now have an opening to the sewer. There is a ladder down, and those of you without dark vision can't see the bottom of it. Those of you with dark vision can see it's about 30 feet down.
Does the ladder look stable, sturdy?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh no, it definitely looks stable.
Yeah, it looks pretty stable to you.
All right.
You don't notice any obvious flaws.
All right, I'll head down first. See what I can see.
Okay. Anyone going down immediately behind him, or are you going, like, waiting until he reaches the bottom to step on the ladder?
Oh yeah, I'm waiting until he finds purchase. I'm not.
Okay. Leroy reaches the bottom of the ladder successfully.
Is there any? It's just a sewer.
Just a sewer. So you see, the slight kind of maintenance walkways to either side where the ladder reaches the bottom, and then just filth in a channel flowing one direction.
All right.
There
There's
are no
one
lights
down here. You can come.
Yeah, there are no lights down here, and the kind of maintenance pathways are only wide enough for you to stand one at a time, not two abreast or anything like that.
But how many feet high? The passage.
The passage is about 8 feet high, so Drost will have to duck a bit.
Okay, dope. I was more making a Lord of the Rings reference, but thank you.
Fair enough. Who's next on the ladder?
Light on me.
Felicia will go down.
Okay. Felicia reaches the bottom successfully. Unfortunately, Felicia, all you can really see around you is the filth. You can't see very far down the tunnel. But
seems about right.
But Leroy is there to see everything forever because of his warlock powers.
I can make light with prestidigitation, right?
I think you
Got
can make
a lot
a
of light
flash
with
of
some.
light or something, or like a candle flicker. I don't remember. Good question, though.
I'll make whatever light I can. I mean, I could
wonderful.
make a bonfire, but I don't think we want that smell.
Accurate.
Something sewer gas.
Yeah, you can make instantaneous, harmless sensory effects. You can light candles, but if you want like an actual light, you're gonna want to use like a light cantrip or something.
Yeah, I don't have that. I was trying to get some extra.
Speaking of light cantrip, I am going to pat my cat on the head and cast light
Okay.
to make it glow a bit and send it down the stairs.
Excellent.
Ladder, not stairs.
I'll assume at this point that everybody has made it down the ladder. Drost will cover up the manhole cover as you get down there, which blocks out all light for those of you without dark vision until Milos finishes casting. But you get about 40 feet of vision, 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim, using that cantrip. In either direction, you guys cannot see where the path branches or turns or anything. Leroy can see that about 100 feet away on each side, the path kind of bends as like an elbow bend.
Okay. We should take some way of making sure we know how to get back here.
I agree. Perhaps I can cast light along the way, just at various points along the wall.
For how long does that last?
I think it lasts until you cast it again.
Oh,
So
you can't have multiple
That
of
would
those
not be
bullets.
the best option.
You're
Also,
right,
I don't want you touching
sir.
these sewer walls.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, if you cast it again, it ends. That is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
But you
I
do
have
have
1,000 ball bearings.
you have a mobile light thanks to Milos, so that's something.
Ball bearing.
Yeet those into the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know. I mean, I could probably fire them into the floor with Eldritch Blast from behind. Just leave the most destructive Hansel and Gretel path ever.
I did realize the other day that you technically can't target objects with Eldritch Blast, which is an interesting fun fact.
Really?
Oh, that's
It specifies a creature within range.
A creature
Yeah.
within range.
Interesting fun fact. I probably won't play it that way, but it's interesting. Yeah.
Okay. What if I firmly believe that the ball is a creature?
Fair enough.
Otherwise, I don't know how I could leave a path. Anyone else have an option?
I don't know.
I think, it's gonna be a hot take, but I think we might need to just trust our instincts here.
That's fair.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Someone an Outlander?
Nope.
That would be useful right now, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's just explore, I guess.
No, Dross is like a clan artisan or some shit. Not an Outlander.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All
He's
right.
the only one that might be. Well, him and Nala, but
So who will lead the way then?
Nakareth, I guess.
Yeah,
He's our survival guy.
Yeah. Do we know where the house we're trying to break into, enter normally, is?
At this point, because
Investigate.
you just came down into the sewer, you do know the relative direction. I'd say I think that's an easy enough thing to keep in mind. But as you go through the twists and turns down here, it's going to become increasingly difficult to maintain your direction.
Okay.
Can I aid Nakara? Be it like right hand?
Sure, I think that's reasonable.
And I would love to guide Nakareth.
Okay. So Nakareth, make me a survival check at advantage with guidance.
Thank goodness for that advantage.
14?
14's not bad. Okay. So as you start down these tunnels, and I'll say the Leroy's guidance could be him pointing things out to you as he sees them, like 100 feet before you do.
Yeah, because I don't have dark vision.
Right.
Oh.
And the light only really gives you bright vision for 20 feet. But with everybody in the party helping out, I'd say you feel like you're going in the right direction, but you don't see anything like a landmark or anything that would tell you exactly where you are or exactly when you've gotten under House Orien or anything like that. But you are, you feel like you're making progress in the right direction. You're medium confident that you're going in the right direction.
I think this is the way to go.
How far from here is our entrance point was House Orien?
Couple blocks.
A couple
Don't know
blocks.
an exact measurement.
We have already walked a couple blocks by now.
Because it's dark and it's you're probably moving slowly and carefully. It's a little bit hard to gauge the distance at the moment. Nakareth doing the survival roll would probably guess that you are about halfway to the distance you would expect.
Okay, when we get like 100% there, I'm gonna ask that let me cast detect magic, ritual cast it if people don't mind waiting.
Take your time. We're not in a rush. We want to do this right.
All right. Can I get another survival check with all of your additions like before, Nakareth?
Okay.
And since I just saw Drost arrive, to catch you up real quick, you guys are in the sewers now. It is the day after you talk to Tap, and you're just kind of exploring things and kind of getting a feel for the sewer situation.
Fuck, 12.
12, okay. So, like I mentioned before, as you're going through these tunnels, it's getting harder and harder to keep track of where you have been, where you're going. because there's been a few different intersections and bends and paths and splits, and it doesn't feel like this was perhaps the most organized sewer design in the world. This passage is not exactly the it's grown a lot, we'll say, and that's kind of thrown off the structure of everything over time.
So what you're saying is the sewer has really shitty design.
Yes.
And I'm lost.
And you guys are lost. Nakarth has no idea where you are anymore. Although, I will say at this point, you've at least traveled the distance you would expect, but you have no idea your proximity at this point.
Oh boy.
And we did have a detect magic ritual cast.
Yep. So
Okay.
you guys have 11 minutes, if any of the rest of you want to do anything in that time, while Karik casts Detect Magic.
Have I noticed any rats yet? We really need cover here.
Make me a perception check.
Hey, it's a rat riding on a piece of poop. Perception. Oh, there it be.
Okay.
Okay. Highest roll today.
So on your journey, because you can see so far ahead of everyone, you have noticed a few rats scurry around corners as you approach, as this isn't the stealthiest party in the world, and they heard you coming.
No.
Thanks, Frost.
I have been being piloted by you people. If I'm being loud, it's your fault.
No, it's your fault because you're in heavy armor. It's always your fault.
I know. Disadvantage on stealth really sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's your fault because you yeeted a manhole cover into the stratosphere.
Did I?
That's potentially a slight exaggeration.
Fuck. God, I'm so strong. That 25 I see up there.
Yep.
It's actually a 29.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
You just
Yeah.
see it fly over a rooftop, and you're like, oh, fuck.
That's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah,
Oops.
let's go. Let's get out.
Top down.
It's like that
Okay.
classic Reddit repost about the fastest man-made object that's false.
Anyways, you guys are
Yes.
lost. You have seen a few rats, and you've traveled a few blocks at this point. Very slowly, kind of shuffling carefully along these dark corridors.
If I get the chance to yeet one of the rats,
Go
I
ahead
would
and
like
make
to.
me an attack roll
excellent.
with your Eldritch Blast. Well, what's the range from your Eldritch Blast, actually?
120 feet.
120.
Okay, then yeah, you would have been able to. I forgot if it was only 120 with Eldritch Spear or whatever the.
Good lord, I rolled a 2?
With Eldritch Spear, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's the
300
sniper.
feet with Eldritch Spear.
Fair enough.
Longbow.
Oh, I guess there are 2 rays to it, so
True.
second one. So 13.
So, one of the rats you've seen scurry away, you manage to take a couple shots at it, and the first one misses, but the second one nails it, and
Alright, I will go
its
collect
head
it.
rotates upside down on impact. It's instantly dead.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll go collect that so that we have something to show for ourselves.
All right. One rat from a party of 6.
Yep. Turns out we're really loud. Those sewers don't have many rats in them. I don't know what to say.
Someone must have beat us to our usual haunts. No.
So, the 11 minutes is up. Karik has finished
Alright.
casting Detect Magic. Karik, at the moment, you don't really notice anything. The floors, the filth, and the walls of this place all appear to be fairly mundane. You notice a lot of glow coming from your fellow party members with all the magic items you guys have, but other than that, this is a pretty ordinary place at the moment.
All right.
Although that is up for how long now? An hour? 10 minutes? I forget how long Detect Magic lasts.
6 seconds.
I think it's 10
it's a
minutes.
while.
Yeah, 10 minutes of concentration.
All right.
So, do you see anything?
Yeah, do I?
You see your party members glowing a lot from their magic items, but otherwise the environment is pretty mundane.
Jordan,
Mm.
while we're walking, I'm gonna switch from the two-handed +1 greatsword to one-handing my warhammer
Uh-huh.
and holding the sentinel shield in the other.
Okay. Yep. So you would have been able to don that armor during the detect magic casting time.
Okay,
Fair enough.
so that puts my passive perception up to 18.
Okay. Good to know.
Love it.
Nice.
So, do we continue on?
Yeah.
Keep moving, folks.
All right.
Just keep walking around the area and see if I can see anything else.
Okay.
Or we keep wandering until we find an exit.
Sure. Nikarth, make me another survival roll. I'm assuming being aided and guided and such as before.
For the love of God, please roll above a 10. Where is it? There it is.
It's pretty good.
Hey.
Although you have
17.
advantage.
Nope.
You have advantage and
Sometimes
guidance, so it could be even better.
Yes. Sometimes it rolls once, sometimes it rolls twice. So
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. Hey, 21.
All right.
Oh, baby.
So as you begin walking now, as you had a moment to pause and just kind of collect your thoughts while Karik was casting, you kind of started to notice a pattern in the directions of the flow of the filth. You kind of noticed that everything's got to come out somewhere, and you figure that using that knowledge, you kind of start to orient yourself back in the right direction. And you realize you were quite a bit off track, but you think you're pretty close to under House Orien now. You don't yet see an exit to the streets above or anything, and the area around you looks pretty normal, like the rest of the area so far. The stuffy corridors, the tiny maintenance passages, and the obviously awful smelling filth rolling by you.
We have to be getting close now. Just, I guess, keep an eye out.
Alrighty. So now, is your goal to just find an exit, or are you looking around for something other than that?
I'm looking around for like a magical doorway into House Orien.
Okay.
I'd like to see any hint that we're near House Orien.
I would also say maybe non-magical, also hidden doorways.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Two, I will also
I probably
along the walls.
There's two people speaking there. Sorry, Karik, what was that?
Sorry. I was just gonna say we'll also be like investigating along the walls.
Okay.
We're close.
Nakarth, what were you saying?
Sorry. At this point, I would probably want to activate my Visage of the Astral Self, which I can spend 1 key point to summon for 10 minutes. Covers your face like a mask. Advantage on Wisdom, Insight, and Charisma, Intimidation. Can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical for 120 feet.
Okay.
So, yeah. As I try to find a good spot for a hidden passage or a good exit.
Okay, so Leroy, you asked, looking for signs that you were getting, like more concrete signs that you were getting closer to House Orien, yes?
Yeah, or stone, really, whatever.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
One of my many +3s.
I heard that.
Can't wait for that blade. You're welcome. Yes. 12. I don't know. I always forget to guide myself.
Yeah, fair enough. So unfortunately, even though you can see farther than anyone except for Nakarth, who now matches you, you're unable to really pinpoint anything in particular down here as a landmark or something to lead you or something to signify where you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then I think relatively everyone else was looking for secret passages.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say detect magic is still up for Karik. Nakarth has the astral self. How about I just get a group investigation check minus Leroy, since he was looking at something else?
So 15 from Felicia.
All right.
Okay.
20 from my list.
Plus 0.
20 from Joss.
Oh, 19 from Nakarth.
Nice.
Nice for Carrick.
Alrighty. So, looking around, as you guys begin to inspect the walls and like slowly move down these corridors, you don't notice any hidden passages specifically while you move, but eventually, as you round a corner, you do see kind of embedded in the ceiling. There's some sort of indentation upwards, like almost like bricks missing from the walls on the ceiling, but there's no bricks to be found anywhere. And as you approach, you can see a ladder wedged into this indentation. It's not so much hidden as just pulled out of the filth, but this appears to go up into a building. There's no manhole cover up top so much as just a trapdoor.
We're about to open a toilet.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we found it.
a toilet with a ladder. Excellent.
All those toilet goblin fears really come to life.
Would someone perhaps a little stealthy like to climb up and take a peek through?
Okay, I will do it. Only because you asked so nicely. No. Let's go.
All right, stealth check as you.
We'll guide you. Oh, you don't need it.
And since you're a monk, I'll say it's fairly easy for you to kind of jump up and grab onto the ladder, even though it's a little high up. 27 stealth. Excellent. As you grab onto the ladder and just climb it without even using your feet, you don't even make a sound on the way up the ladder. You get to the top of the ladder with the trapdoor, and just push it open a little bit and peek through. Can I get a perception check from you?
Okay.
And how long does the visage of the astral self last?
10 minutes, but I would turn it off because it's a bright light.
Ah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do not have dark vision at the moment, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then make me this perception check at disadvantage.
Shit. All right.
Well, I think that was a good idea.
10.
All right. Can't see shit. It's a dark room. Wherever this trapdoor leads, there's the tiny bit of light that's coming from below where your party members have probably been repeatedly casting the light cantrip to guide their way. Just a little bit of that ambient light coming up this passageway, but you can't really see into the room wherever this door leads. You can't even see the walls inside. It's a little bit too large for you to gauge the size of it without dark vision.
Okay, at this point, I would like to turn the visage back on.
Okay. As soon as you do, looking into the room, you see it's some kind of storage room. There's lots of crates, barrels, sacks, things of that nature. It's not actually all that large. It was just so dark in here that you couldn't see it very well before. It's maybe maybe a 15-foot square room or so.
Okay. As I will... Yeah, I'll pick up the hatch and slowly move over to the door.
Okay.
And see what I can hear.
Since you didn't move very far before, I'll keep your current stealth roll for now. So as you get to the door, The door to this room. There's one door leading out. I guess I should have mentioned. You don't see light on the other side of it. And you said you wanted to listen at the door? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a perception check, please.
Oh, see, it's sometimes.
So that's the 21 then? Because the other two were your previous
Oh,
roll, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so 21. So as you very carefully lean up against the door as to not make it creak or make any noise on contact with it, and just freeze so that you can listen as intently as possible, you don't hear any shuffling. But you do hear distant voices. Very distant. Definitely not in the next room, unless it's a very large room. And there sounds to be quite a few of them. It's not just one or two voices talking. Although it's not like, a large gathering, but it's not like a dense party or anything. But it's definitely, more than 5 people talking somewhere in the distance.
I'll walk back over to the trap door and look down and speak to. Who the fuck do I want to talk to? I'll talk to Drost telepathically and relay what I've seen.
Okay. So you all see the visage of the astral self head just peep over the edge, and then Drost hears things in his head.
I suppose I'll just repeat the things I hear quietly.
Okay, fair enough.
Upon hearing this, Carrot will say to the group, I can make one of us invisible, if that is something that people are interested in.
I can make
The
two
car
of us invisible.
What's that?
Do we?
I can make 2 of us invisible.
Even better.
Do we want multiple people up here with a chance to get caught, a better chance to get caught, or?
I can definitely take care of myself being invisible if that's how we want to do things, because I am not that stealthy.
Right. I feel like it would be our best chance would to just turn me invisible and send me in, because that way the visage of the astral self won't shed light, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Yeah, I don't think an invisible light would still shed light.
And that way I could get in there and get as close as possible and listen. Figure out who's up here and what's going on. Why it's so fucking dark. So please and thank as I come back down the ladder.
Yeah, I will make you invisible right before you head back up.
Wonderful.
All right. This is not greater invisibility, right? Or is it?
Nope, this is just. I hate that you're asking that question, but yes, that it's just invisibility.
Just want to be clear. That's all. Okay, so just invisibility. So invisible as long as it's on the target's person. Okay.
Can we just call it just invisibility from now on?
Just invisibility.
I think that should be an official change to the PHP.
Yes.
Just
right.
invisibility.
Nakarath, you are now invisible.
All right. And then we go back upstairs and quietly open the door and try to find the source of the voices.
Okay. Stealth roll, please.
Okay. With advantage, because of visibility. Nope, well, 26.
Yep, 26. So as you enter the next room, it's dark in here too. Like I mentioned before, you didn't see light through the door. This appears to be some kind of kitchen, though, since you have good dark vision now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fairly large kitchen, and you see several other doors next to the one you just emerged from. All of, fairly similar looking, and a couple doors opposite you, about 50 feet away. It's a fairly large room. This looks like a kitchen made to serve quite a few people. Though, as I mentioned, it's at the moment empty and not lit. No windows to let light in, anything like that.
Now, remind me where on the map House Orien is. Is that literally this building?
It's the giant one, yep.
Yep, okay. Just checking. Okay, so this checks out. I will keep looking around and try to find the voices.
Okay. So you would like to just follow the direction of the voices wherever they lead?
Yes.
All right.
For now.
Make me a perception check.
Ooh. 6. That's a 2.
So you get to the other end of the kitchen, and you're unable to tell which of the two doors in front of you the voices are coming from. One does have light under it.
Shit.
The other does not, and like, despite you leaning up against one door, leaning up against the other, it's just the voices are so distant it's hard to tell. Although they're a little less distant now.
Well, I'm going to start with the lightless door because safety.
Okay. Stealth roll, please.
Okay. As I creak that one open.
Yep. Okay.
27.
That's pretty good.
I could nat 20 that. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, 27.
Yeah. So as you creak open this door, you don't see very far in. Not because it's dark, but because it's a staircase. It's a spiral staircase leading upwards, and you can't see around the bend without, going up the stairs. Although, as mentioned before, this staircase is not lit either.
Assume the thing is going to be beneath. The prophecy is going to be beneath the House Orien, right? Shit. So I'm going to try to stay on this floor. Because these go up, right? Not down.
These stairs go up, yes.
Yeah, alright. So I will crack open the other door and make sure I can exit it without being seen.
Another stealth roll for this one. Not at advantage, because being invisible doesn't help a door moving.
Okay.
Still 27 now. Excellent.
27. Whew. Them 19s.
Yeah, really. So as you just slowly and gently creak the door open so that you can at least look through the crack without anyone on the other side noticing, this room is lit. It appears to be a fairly large hall, lots of tables, directly connected to the kitchen, so it immediately assumed that it's where members of this residence would dine.
Mm-hmm.
At the far end, where you can barely see, you catch some shadows playing on the wall, and you can't see the people that are talking, but there do appear to be people in the room chatting, and the lights in the room are casting their shadows all over the place. So the only ones moving in here, and it's dark except for the few magical torches in some of the corners at the moment.
Well, I'm gonna creep closer and see what they're saying. See if I can hear what they're saying.
Okay. Another stealth check, please.
Okay.
This one can be at advantage because you're
actually
out in the open now. I think that's fair.
19?
Alright, and then a perception check as well, please.
Okay.
Really stressing both of those skills right now, huh?
Nope.
13. Yep.
Shit, 13.
Okay, so as you slowly slink across this floor, careful not to bump into any chairs or tables that would move. It's a fairly densely packed place, but you managed to get across well. And as you approach, you can now see these couple figures talking. Like I mentioned, it's about 6 people all around a table, of various races and sizes. There's a few halflings in there, a few humans, an elf, even a half-orc. Decent mix of people. They're just chatting about their days, mostly. They appear to be eating a meal. You don't gather anything important. Just small talk.
Do they wear, are they recognizable at all? Beyond their race? Are they dressed in House Orien colors or finery or?
Yeah, I'd say with that perception check, you would be able to see that a couple of them do have House Orien, the House Orien crest emblazoned on parts of their clothing.
Okay, so at least we're definitely in the right place now.
Yep.
Shit. Talking about the day-to-day business. How long does invisibility last?
1 hour.
Oh, good. Thank God. Shit. I think I'm gonna keep looking around to try to find a place
You know
with a.
You know that feeling when your party member is definitely too far away for you to help them if they get in trouble?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm also like, do I go back now? Or do I keep looking?
I will say, fortune favors the bold.
I will say, I don't have message. I can't tell you.
Well, hold on. What's the range on my on my mind link? 60 feet. Just kidding. Never mind.
Yeah, definitely be on that now.
Yeah, I've got telepathy for sight or something.
Yeah, I have to be able to see them, I think, at first. But stress. Why did I volunteer to be the sneaky one? I don't like this.
Because we're the clunky ones.
Yeah, I know.
Just gonna sit back and scroll through D&D memes.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
No, it's engaging. It's just I don't have much to do.
Yeah. I would like to. Because we're looking for the piece of the Dragon Archives in here, right?
Well, you don't know if it's in
Dragon
House Orien, under House Orien, around House Orien, if House Orien's even involved, or if they're unaware of it. Tab just thinks it's somewhere in Passage, and the most likely place would be somewhere well guarded.
Above House Orien.
It could be above House Orien. It could be.
Shit. If I could detect magic, this would probably be easier.
If you could detect magic, you would break your invisibility.
It's true.
That's unfortunate. At least I'm not detectable.
I mean, it is only invisibility.
I mean, the
Just
item.
invisibility, yeah.
Yeah.
Just invisibility.
Proof against detection, amulet of proof of against.
Oh yeah.
But that. Anyway, so fuck it. I will keep looking around to see if I can find an empty personal study or any kind of sign.
Okay.
For what we're looking for.
Alrighty.
That's very vague. Oh god, this is gonna go terribly.
It's fair enough. So, at the other end, the opposite side of this,
just in
this hall, from the kitchen, there's a set of double doors.
Mm-hmm.
These double doors are actually They're right in the middle of the wall. The group of people eating are on that wall, but on the corner. So I'd say they're about 30 feet from the door.
And there are people looking in that direction, generally.
Generally, I mean, not attentively, but they're all sitting around a round table, looking in all directions, essentially. Passively, at least.
Shit. I wouldn't happen to recognize any of those people, like, beyond members of House Orien, right?
You do not. With that 13 perception check, you do not.
Is there anyone wearing a cloak with AH monogrammed on the back?
That would be wonderful.
From a 13 perception check, you do not see that, no.
Damn.
Actually, can I insight them? Like, what's their general vibe? Like, are they
Sure,
like,
that's
just
fair enough.
pleasantly chatting away, or is it like
Yeah, give me an insight roll.
tense? Which I have advantage on because of the mask.
Okay, fair enough.
Fuck.
13. So, from what you gather, just kind of, vibe checking them, you...
With a pipe?
Vibe checking them with your mind. They appear to be fairly low-ranking workers here in House Orien. One of them actually does appear to be a chef of some kind. A few others seem to be like brunt labor, the grunts that just lift things and carry them where they're directed. A few of them appear to be couriers around the town. It's just kind of an assortment of people sharing an early lunch together before many people will come in, and you assume by the size of this place, a good number more than 6 people would dine here.
Right. Then I will try to sneak out the door next 30 feet away from them.
Okay, stealth check.
God, please work.
I'll say at advantage, sure.
Thank God.
Are you going out the front door?
Did I roll once or twice?
I rolled once.
Double doors next to them because that's the only other exit from this place. I
Okay.
don't really want to go up. So, 21.
All right. So as you creak, the door opens. Well, not with an actual noise of a creak. It appears to be a pretty well-maintained door. But as you slowly open the door and peek through, you don't hear any change in pace of the conversation behind you. Beyond this door is a set of stairs that go immediately up. They're not like a spiral staircase, but just directly up into a very large-looking, like very high-ceilinged hall. There's a lot more natural light in it.
Crap.
It's got an arched roof, and you can't see from your angle right now. You can't see any doors out of it, but it's mostly because your line of sight is above the doors, or above any possible doors.
I think I'm getting scared. I think I'm gonna head back to the group because
Take it.
yes, if I get caught, I'm gonna die.
Die for the cause.
No.
Can I get a stealth check for you to return back to the kitchen then?
Okay. Advantage.
Sure.
That
15
was
out of
reluctant.
15. All right. So as you begin to make your way across this hall, you're about halfway across this dining hall, moving very slowly and stealthily. One of the people gets up. They start to walk towards the double doors. They're like, "Well, I'll see you tomorrow then. Excellent meeting with you all as normal. And thank you for lunch again, Jim. Excellent cooking as always." And you see the one that you identified as likely a chef, by the way he was discussing things earlier, just nod. And this Jim fellow starts to walk towards the kitchen with a bunch of the plates and things they were all using. would you like to stay the course and try to beat him there, or would you like to stay in the room, or what's your plan?
I would like to see if I could slip through the door into the kitchen with him.
So as he opens it, get in like behind him.
Yep.
Okay, make me a stealth roll. Not at advantage. Because
remember if
that's
you
more
closed
about being
the
quiet.
Can't remember if you closed the trap door or not.
Oh.
Either way, that's behind another door from the kitchen. So.
Okay.
16?
All right.
What's his perception?
As you slip through the door behind him, he kind of pauses for a second and looks around. He's not looking directly at you. It seems like he noticed something, though. Kind of looking around, he's double-checking his plates. He kind of puts them down in one of the sinks.
Okay, I very, very carefully move towards the storeroom door that I came through.
Okay. He just kind of is sitting and watching, trying to make sure he's not crazy. So make me another stealth roll. He's now on alert, at least.
Oh, please work. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Oh!
Unfortunately,
Invisibility, right? Fuck.
Unfortunately,
no.
you're within earshot of him now, so invisibility won't be an advantage. So, as you're like watching him, you get kind of distracted watching him and making sure he doesn't react to your movements, more so than being careful with your movements yourself. And there's a pan as a handle sticking right off one of the counters. You hit that and it clatters to the ground behind you.
Shit. I'm gonna jump out, hit him, and stunning strike.
Okay. Roll me initiative first. How about
Sweet
that?
No.
And I will consider him surprised.
Oh,
Qué sorpresa.
oh no. Initiative.
Yep. Oh, good. Okay.
This entrance is no longer useful to us.
So, this Jim fellow,
No,
this
let
chef, uses his surprised round to just grab a knife off the counter and look around trying to find where you are. It's now your turn.
Oh, he still doesn't see where I am. Fuck.
Kill him. No witnesses. Huck him in the under part.
Yeah, drag him
Sewer.
down in the sewer.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
bad idea.
What are
Um,
they gonna miss? One person?
yeah. Their chef, yes.
He is an excellent cook.
Oh shit!
Oh no, are you with Jim?
He's with
Hire
Jim.
him forcefully.
Hire him forcefully.
That's terrible. I don't like that at all.
We're mostly
I-
good characters.
Yeah. Make him an
Right.
offer that he can't refuse. Shit.
Time's ticking, McCarth.
Yeah,
Either run or don't.
I'm gonna run up behind him and stunning strike him.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
God, please work.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Just kill the man.
So as you run up behind him, you don't need to expend a key point for stunning strike because you hit him right in the back of the skull and he just collapses.
Oh,
He is unconscious.
It's like
He's-
Artemis Fowl.
he's not dying, right?
He
That
is,
wasn't
he
the
is
goal.
unconscious.
Oh shit.
You might have brain damage for life. What have you done, Kieran?
Oh god, how much?
This is playing out like a comedy.
Can I use my herbalism kit to pull out something real quick to like make it so
Invisibility
he's-
breaks when you attack. By the way.
Yeah, you are no longer
Yeah,
invisible.
That's fine. Me and him were the only ones in this room.
Yeah, it
So-
was just invisibility.
Shut up. Anyway, can I pull out some herbs that will stabilize him and bring him to in like 10 minutes?
Do you have a healer's kit?
I have an herbalism kit.
Unfortunately, no. Then.
Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna feel really bad if I accidentally kill this man. I'm gonna pull out my potion of healing and give it to him.
Okay.
That's gonna wake him up.
My
Ooh, but
lord.
now he's forever in your debt.
Yeah, that's I like put
It's
it
like from an
in his
unknown
mouth.
invisible phantom. Like,
Well,
put it
now he's
in
not invisible. Now he's a
Shut
known
up.
phantom.
Anyway, I put it in his mouth and then fucking book it to the door back to the storeroom and
Okay.
then back
Again,
downstairs.
I don't like the
I don't
way this
even-
sounds.
I don't even try to make sure he wakes up.
Yeah,
I'm just like, I'm just gone.
Yeah, phrasing, Kirith, phrasing. But so he heals for.
I saved your life. I found you unconscious in this kitchen.
So you're finally woken up, huh? Got crossing the border. So he heals for 6 hit points. And just begins like sputtering up the rest of the potion of healing, and he's kind of like coughing on the ground and like clutching the back of his skull. He's not paying so much attention to you as he is just in pain.
Yep, that's fine, and I'm gone.
Okay. So you're not moving stealthy then? You're just booking it?
Yeah, because the
Okay.
invincibility's gone.
All right. As you begin down the ladder, you hear Jim shout out to his friends for assistance.
Let's go! I fucked up.
Where do we go?
Back through the tunnels?
Yeah.
Fucking book it.
Okay. Whoever's leading the way, make me a survival roll, please.
Oh, that's me.
Disadvantage.
Guidance.
I'll allow guidance. Still disadvantage,
Oh, no.
though.
Okay, this is bad. Oh god. No one. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
So
Spaghetti falling out your fucking
Wow.
So-
very bad guy.
Nakarth hits the ground running, and you guys just kind of follow him. And it's like a very comical run where you guys just take off in random directions, and after a few minutes, Nakarth finally stops and realizes he has no idea where he is. At all.
The great thing about that is that means they have no idea where we are either.
I wish I had an ability to just solo TP out of here and leave you people.
That's
You have necklace of no, we don't have necklace of fireball.
fucking Benny Hill theme.
I have
Yes,
a necklace
buddy.
of fireballs.
Exactly what I
I
had in
was-
mind.
Easy.
I was doing so good, and then it all went to shit.
How confident would you say Drost is feeling in his memory of the route we took to get to the place,
House Orien.
House Orien?
Make me a basic intelligence check at disadvantage.
Oh
Ooh.
Jesus!
No idea. All these
That's a
tunnels look
1
the
and a
same.
2.
Yeah, all these tunnels, all this filth, all the rats, all the same.
That's the real disadvantage. Rolling a 1 and a 2.
Yep.
I rolled double ones.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's worse. Oh shit. I guess we just keep going.
Until we find an exit, yeah. Hopefully
Alright.
it's not the sea.
Worst comes to worst, impromptu trip to the manufacturing district.
See, I prefer if we just find our way back to House Oriens again, and we just have to go say hi to Jim.
No.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, let's go, let's book it. We're just
Alright.
pushing on underground, trying to find our way back.
Okay. Nakarth's still leading, or is someone else going to take the lead?
Fucking someone else, please.
Please, God. I'm gonna drink so much alcohol when we get back.
I will take this if people want me to, but I suggest you pick someone else.
I guess
I'm worse than you, I know.
Yeah, you don't want me.
The problem is I'm the best one here.
All right, let me take a swing at it.
Okay.
All right, I'll try and guide you.
Carrick will aid you.
Survival roll, please.
Oh,
You have advantage. Carrick is
This is
aiding
not real life.
You do have advantage. Yes, this is true.
God,
Can
we
we-
fucked up.
Can we look at the snapshot of the fucking roll history right now?
Yeah,
Like-
it's impressive. Even me rolling the potion of healing for Jim was just a massive disaster.
At least it's a 10.
Yeah. So Drost tries his hand at leading the way.
And it's almost
The pathways are starting to get more dank. That's the only difference you notice.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
I mean,
Means we're gonna
the
run
walls
into
are
bugs down there.
slimier. The air is heavier. It's just
Yeah, but
less
that doesn't
fresh.
mean.
I mean, not that a sewer was ever fresh and pleasant, but it's even more sewery down here.
I assume that means we're heading towards the center, not the edges. That's just personal what sewer danker means. Or
Sewer
like
danker.
you're going down a floor, like the dankness. Alright, I guess we'll keep
Yes,
going.
the dankness
The
consumes
dankness
you.
consumes
Yes.
you. God damn it!
Excellent.
Oh,
Magic missile.
I mean, that is the episode title now. Just saying. So.
The dank.
yeah.
dankness. I hope so.
Oh yeah,
Holy
I've got to remember
fuck.
that, but it will be.
The dankness.
Alright, is someone else rolling or am I rolling again?
I will try again because God, this is painful and it can't get
Please.
worse, can it?
I will continue guiding in the futile effort to roll over 10.
I guarantee you it can get worse.
11.
Okay.
Plus
Plus?
1d4. Plus
Hey!
Okay.
14.
Would you like to
Such a good
navigate
roll.
towards the dankness or away from it? That's your only metric for navigation right now.
God, I feel like that was a roll for smell.
It's not as well. It's danker than where we first came in, right?
Yes.
I feel like people are gonna be looking for us, so that we should probably keep going this way.
What if maximum dank is concealing the?
You never know.
Let's get dank.
All right.
This is the best episode.
So as you all proceed,
Hit that spliff. What?
This is why we don't make progress.
I'll assume at this point your visage of the astral self would have been gone.
Yeah,
Detect
I'll
magics.
recast that.
Okay, you could recast that, sure. So you've got dark vision while you lead the way. Leroy also has the long range dark vision, and Karik has medium dark vision. Is that right? 60 feet, normal stuff, or?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Kieran also said his face is bright light, right? Like his face emits bright light?
It
Good
doesn't
question.
specify.
Doesn't it probably
I
just is bright, not emitting pulses or?
Okay.
Covers your face like a mask or helmet. You determine its appearance. Seen normally in dark.
I don't see
So
anything
I guess
about
I
casting. Yeah.
It technically doesn't, I guess, have to emit light. I just thought it said it does because my shit's golden thread looking stuff.
Right. That's fair enough. It's glowy.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you all navigate, and Nikareth is very focused on pursuing the dankness.
And finding hopefully a way out.
Yes.
Just
Drost
we live
actually.
here now.
Drost and Karik. You guys both hear some shuffling behind you. A good ways off. You barely detect it. But it sounds a lot larger than a rat. Whatever it was.
How far do we have a footage guess?
Oh, On the order of 100 feet?
100 feet away.
Can I see them?
Interesting.
You haven't noticed yet, Nakarth, because you were looking ahead.
I'm gonna put up a hand to stop everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Those with dark vision stop. I imagine
Honestly,
those without would soon to follow, but
they will follow as soon as they contact me.
yes, thump thump thump.
I'm gonna take the time to light a torch.
Okay.
In the time he's doing that, can I look around?
Sure. Yeah, you would have noticed now that Drost has stopped you. So as those of you with dark vision now look backwards, in the direction that Drost and well, Drost points out, Karak also would have noticed. You don't see anything now, but back that way, you are at an intersection. There's a few possible directions for the scuffler to go.
Do we seek it out or stay here? Or just keep going?
Well,
It'd be a shame to come back empty-handed.
Actually, Jordan, we never did this. I'm gonna do this in front of you right now, just in case. The necklace of fireballs says it's 1d6, plus 3 beads hanging from it. So I'm gonna roll a d6 right now.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
All right, I got 7 of them.
Nice.
Keep note of that. I'm gonna make a
fair.
note.
Fireball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total charges. All right, now that's
So
figured
if
out.
you yeet the whole necklace at once, how big of a fireball is that?
Well, here's my question:
Plus,
is it 7 individual fireballs?
I
believe it's one giant fireball.
I think
No,
they combine together to upcast it. I could be wrong.
yeah, it's just upcasting.
So if I, when I detach a bead and throw it,
Yes.
an individual bead, that's a 3rd level fireball spell.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is what, 8d6?
I can hurl multiple or even the whole necklace is one action. When you do so, increase the level of fireball by 1 for each bead beyond the first.
Okay.
But here's my argument for that. If I take the time to throw 1 per turn, that's 7 3rd level fireballs.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
If I throw them all at once, that's 1 like 11th
Ninth
level
level.
fireball.
Or
Mhm.
7.
You might want to strip a couple off because 9 would be the highest it would go. Yeah. But
So what I'm saying is, I think you should just count each one as its own 3rd level fireball when I throw all 7 at once.
That would be
I think
so
that's
broken.
overpowered.
That would
Yeah.
be a little much for combat.
How does
nuclear bomb.
56d6 sound to you? Is 56d6 okay?
No.
That's not fair and balanced.
I mean, I'm okay with it in
I got a 2
our
on 5.
terms.
Holy fuck, look at that.
How about this, Drost? I'll let you do it, only at point blank range, though.
I'll take one for the goddamn team.
Perfect.
How do you feel about being blown up?
Fast
Go for
forward
it.
30 episodes,
Yeah.
I'm riding like a dragon's head, and I just stuff the necklace down its throat.
Exactly.
Witness me.
Shotgun to the face.
It's fine, just get absorb elements, and once you have more than 100 hit points, you're fine.
Yep.
Well, I don't like the shuffling, so I'm gonna stand in place with my torch, like ready to receive a charge until I see it or it goes away.
I will stand behind him.
Okay. Make me a perception check, Drost.
At advantage.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the shield.
Oh, right. I was thinking Nakarth aiding you, but yes, the shield makes even more sense.
No. I'm not telling other people to aid me. Yeah.
All right.
That's a 14.
And the shield only adds a bonus to your passive perception?
Yes,
Okay.
so my passive's 18, and then just
Gotcha.
advantage on rolls.
All right.
And initiative.
That is nice. You don't hear anything else You don't see anything else.
Then I remain.
Okay. How
I'm
long
gonna
do you
wait.
remain?
I'll probably wait 10 seconds and then tell everyone to go and just start backing up behind them.
Okay.
As in, I'm not gonna stop facing towards it until I see it, or we're like at least, 30, 40 feet away.
Okay. All right, so 10 seconds pass. You don't hear anything or see anything, so the party starts moving. Unless anyone has objections to this plan. Don't hear anything, so... Alright, the party begins moving. Drost begins walking backwards. Make me another perception check, Drost.
That's another 14.
Alright. Is anyone else looking backwards?
I will look.
Okay. Perception rolls for each of you two, then.
Oh yeah, because you're right next to me, aren't you? So you probably a little interested as well.
They can see.
I rolled 23
23, okay.
feet of dark vision.
Yeah, you have pretty good dark vision. Nakareth, you don't see anything. But despite Karik's dark vision not being as long range as some of the party, you still manage to catch a few glints of something distant. At this point, now that you've been walking for a little bit, it's probably still remaining about 100 feet away from you. Just a few glints. Echoes in the sewers, just in general.
Yeah, like, how well is it echoing down here? Because I feel like we'd be able to hear.
It's pretty
these
echoey,
people.
yeah. But
And you probably hear every single step I take.
yeah, Drost is definitely the loudest of the party at the moment. And by the way, Drost, it's only about 8 feet high in here, so you have to like hunch over a tiny bit.
I assumed I was at least a little hunched.
Yeah. So Drost is like hunched over and just like awkwardly shuffling on this tiny platform you can barely fit on.
Well,
But
it work.
you are making it work. This is true.
Well, we can still see a little something.
Yeah, there's definitely something there that wasn't there when you walked by it. It looks like a glint off of metal, like as if it were armor or a weapon or just something metal.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. I want to do it so bad, but I don't know if I should.
Do it.
All right. Well, I don't know it's there, and no one said anything.
Yeah, only Karik has noticed it so far. Well, I mean, has directly seen it so far.
Yeah, I would have told the group.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna whisper back. It seems they're following us. Then, do we want to engage or keep moving?
Engage, probably.
I've got one vote for engage.
Wait, just wait for them. Let's see what they do. Don't. It's not strike first.
I agree with that.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll simply take a knee and wait. Again.
Okay. You guys wait for, a handful of seconds. Nothing approaches.
Mm.
A couple of you who are looking that direction would occasionally see a few more glints here and there.
Can I?
But it's staying a bit farther than 100 feet away from you now.
Being followed.
Can I reach out to its mind and ask what it's doing there?
How far does your telepathy reach?
Oh, never mind. It's 30 feet.
Fair enough.
Couldn't remember if it was sight or what. How well can I see this thing? Because you said it's 100 feet away.
It's a bit over 100 feet away. Yeah.
It's just glinting.
Yeah, so those of you, I guess, now that Nikareth has looked that direction as well and has long range dark vision, you and Leroy, you'd see a somewhat small, almost lizard-like figure in armor.
Almost. Does it look malevolent? Like,
It looks like it's watching you.
I'm gonna ask Drost telepathically. Should we talk to it?
I'm up for anything. I just don't like being followed in these thin passageways. Anything could happen.
Can you clearly tell that we've seen it now, right? And it's not running away.
Probably.
It may not know.
Oh, I can't hear that.
Many things likely can't see down here.
Oh, yeah, speaking of you can't hear that, is it okay, like, can I project this to the whole party?
I think it's reasonable that given enough time, you could just share information, yeah.
Okay.
Like, be the middleman communicator as needed, etc.
Sure. So I will let this be open to the party.
Let's attempt diplomacy if we can. I don't want to strike. He's not doing anything.
If only we had some just invisibility, so a spellcaster could sneak up on it and charm it or something.
Fair. Well, I have one more cast of just invisibility.
I can cast it instead. That might be better.
Of course, he'd hear us doing that.
Oh, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Otherwise, we're just sitting here. Thumbs up our butts.
Who wants to be invisible?
Well, do we have anyone who's particularly good at casting Charm Person or an otherwise?
I think it would be very fun if Nikareth went invisible again.
Yeah, Nikareth, you want to go invisible again? Do that little karate chop to the base of the skull thing?
Want to roll some more d20s, bro?
Yeah,
Right?
bro.
Oh god, so many d20s tonight. It's been stressful.
You want to roll some more stealth and perception?
All right, fuck it, let's go.
All right. Cards on the shoulder and cast invisibility.
All right, Nikareth, perception and stealth just ahead of time, just in case.
Well, the
Oh, okay.
Here's my question. When Nikareth goes invisible, does the visage also go invisible?
I did say that earlier, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't
Nikareth,
know that.
Stop it. I literally have glasses of Charm Person. Do not.
Yeah, that's probably the best option. If he does try to flee, I can cast Slow on him.
I can cast Fireball.
So, it's maybe a slightly louder.
You can do it twice in a
option.
turn, too.
I can throw a lot of
God,
Fireball.
that's so ridiculous.
All right.
I think I heard George say something. Do you have an option?
Oh no, I was throwing in that I could cast light.
You cast light on your cat and then watch while it runs him down.
Spider
That was my way of helping. Like, you've got fireball, I've got light. Easy.
Easy.
Can't fireball something? Well, I guess you can fireball something you can't see. Never mind.
Oh, hell yeah, you can.
It's got to get close enough.
Just gotta be in the general.
All right,
vicinity.
so is Nikareth not approaching then?
Is it Nikareth?
Felicia is going to approach. I have glasses of Charm Person.
Okay.
Never mind then.
So we'll retract. We'll say retroactively, Karek cast invisibility on Felicia instead. Then I think that's fair. There's a lack of information there. So Felicia, you are invisible.
Okay. I'm going to just slowly approach the figure.
Stealthily.
Yep.
I'll try.
Stealth check with advantage, please.
Don't know if that's gonna help with the +0. 13.
13. Okay. As you approach, once you get within about 40 feet of it, it gets up and begins to shift backwards slowly. Pretty much matching your pace.
Motherfucker!
I'm sorry, I rolled... Oh, I didn't even... I picked a random number, but I rolled a 24 for perception. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Oh. You know what? All right, fine. Different approach here. I'm just gonna call out and say, like, hey, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to talk. I see you, but there's no threat to you. Please come closer.
Is this in common?
Yes. Like in a soft tone of voice, at the very least.
Okay, a soft tone of voice. Make me a persuasion check, then.
This is in non-undercommon, you say? Huh.
Is this advantage since I'm trying to... Or is the common factor?
Your advantage is being cancelled, yes, by a disadvantage.
21.
21, okay. As you begin to speak, the figure starts to, like, jerk back a bit, but your calm tones, it at least understands those. And it's still keeping its distance from you, but it's not actively running now that you've spoken to it.
Can it, is there line of sight between us? Like, can I see it? Can it see me?
Yes. Well, technically you're heavily obscured, but you are within line of sight of it, yes.
Okay. Let me see. You said we saw... Alright, I'm gonna try this time just saying, it's okay. Please come closer in Draconic, and I'm going to make a beckoning gesture with my hands.
Okay. Another persuasion check, please.
13.
Joss is what?
He's just keeping his massive fingers pinched around a single bead, waiting.
Don't pop it. Kill all of us.
Sweating over that button.
The single bead is what he's holding to not throw, I'm assuming, as well.
In his brain, he's like, I want to do it so fucking bad.
No response.
I'm just going full like Steve Irwin mode, and I'm just gonna kind of crouch, put up my hands as slowly move closer. Just
so it has line of sight to you, but it can't really make out your figure. By the way, it's like you're invisible. I mean, it can see your footsteps and stuff. So it didn't see you back in. It just heard you talking a soft voice.
Son of a bitch! Can I cancel the invisibility?
If you attack or cast a spell, it will end, or if the caster willingly ends it. I don't think you can willingly end it without casting or attacking.
Okay, then
well, that's easy. Just stab yourself in the leg.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast light on my spell focus just as I hold it.
Okay, so you are now visible, and you now have a glowing spell focus. So you can now see this creature a little more visibly, as it is right at the edge of the dim light of the light spell. Now that you're closer, and your companions described it as lizardy, but it seems a lot more fishy. It's more like a fish with legs.
Uh-oh.
That's more accurate. And it's just kind of snarling at you, and it has a spear pointed at you, and it's got very rudimentary armor just kind of taped to it. It's covered in filth.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you're a god.
I'm gonna... what's the distance between us at this point?
It's been maintaining about 40 feet away from you. It's right on the edge of your dim light. You can see it, but it's not like an easy target to see, especially if it were to move fast.
Okay. I'm gonna like go like kind of crouch down on my knees and like hold like both hands up and just keep speaking in soft tones at it and say like, it's okay, just come closer. We're not here to hurt you.
Okay, another persuasion check, please.
Does anyone speak merfolk?
26.
26, okay.
No.
Koatoa.
You see
I
the
have
creature
common?
begin to approach you. Slowly. It's still holding out a spear and still snarling at you. You are about 100 feet away from the party at this point. The creature is now about 30 feet away from you and slowly approaching.
I take out my blade.
Jesus.
As quietly as I can.
Frost flexes his fireball beads.
Just holding it.
This is where I'm gonna get
He was
fucking murdered.
rolling
'Cause
in between.
one of you is gonna draw a blade. He's gonna see it, and I'm gonna get skewered. Okay, I eventually want to. Okay, he's within 30. I'm gonna trigger the charm person for my glasses.
Okay, is that a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does a 20 pass?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
All right, as soon as you finish activating the spell, I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Well, she.
Uh-oh.
Negotiations have failed. Well, I got a 4.
All right, it goes first then. This fishy creature is going to dive into the filth.
Ew.
Now it was covered in filth when Charlie got to it. It will then emerge from the filth right next to you, Felicia, and just stab at you twice with its spear. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
All right. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Yep.
That is 9 points of piercing.
That's merciful. Okay.
And didn't we give you a cloak of protection?
Base. Well, no. First of all, that has not been made yet.
No.
I
'Cause
have
we
my
don't have
bracers, which
materials.
put me up to
Yeah.
12 from 10.
Yep. I
I'm
was gonna say, what's the point if you're still getting stabbed?
I'm searching for these tats. I'm researching these tats for a reason.
It is your turn, Felicia.
As I'm doing this, I just want to yell, "Help!"
All right.
Carrick, if Carrick can see this, he can see combat starting. So
Yeah, I'll allow one round because you guys are quite a ways away. I'd assume some of you would start approaching, but they're, even with dashes and stuff, over a full turn of movement away. So
I mean, I can fire.
You said they were within 30 feet of us.
that's true. Some of you do have pretty long ranged attacks, but I'll say you guys
Don't
are
worry.
surprised for the first round.
My speed is 40 feet, so if I dash, I can definitely punch him on the next round.
Hold on, y'all. Let me
And
go because I'm
45.
about to make my dreams come true.
And you guys are all considered surprised for this first round too.
Womp.
I'm gonna, as they say, drop it like it's hot and cast a point blank careful spell fireball.
Excellent. Okay.
Holy fuck.
That's a dexterity save.
Well, that's not an overreaction at all.
It's no, he stabbed him.
He's gonna pass the dexterity save, but that's still half damage. So
Okay. How do I that do it?
all
Yeah.
right. Yep, that'll do it. So in one mighty blow, you all just see combat erupt, and Felicia gets stabbed a few times, and you begin to pick up your weapons and rush to her defense, but then fire just erupts everything, and all that's left is Felicia and a corpse.
Oh dear.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
just singed and smoking and like kind of locked in the position it was trying to stab you in with its spear, kind of just floating in the filth down away from you.
Oh boy. I guess I'll try to run over and fish it out with my hammer.
Okay.
Fish it out.
Oh
It's a
no!
fish.
Ooh.
Oh,
I hate
don't
you.
like it.
Yeah, I really hate you.
You may attempt to do so. Yeah, it would be pretty easy. I mean, it's not resisting you. It's a corpse, and it's floating.
There's a lot of quotes that I don't like from today's session, but anyway, we can keep moving.
Yeah.
Anybody feeling hungry?
No.
We have cooked fish.
I am so happy that I don't eat.
I guess I'll just push it back into the sludge and say, all right, we keep going.
All right, as we continue to try to find a way out.
I'll also
What
make
happened to casting
sure.
charm person?
What was that?
What happened to casting charm person?
Oh, I tried. It didn't work. And then I got stabbed twice. I don't feel great about this.
Sorry to
Now
hear
that being said, I don't know how to communicate with one of these. It didn't seem hostile. I feel it clearly reacted negatively to my attempted charm, but I couldn't. It didn't seem to understand me. Does anyone know a language that they think might merfolk maybe? I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know.
We don't even know what those were.
Likely not. Oh yeah, did anyone recognize the race of the thing I fished out of the water?
Well, would anyone like to make a check to see if they recognize it? Or can I
Sure.
identify
Probably.
it?
Yes.
Garth has been all over.
Alright, anyone proficient in nature may check.
Fuck.
I don't have proficiency in that. I just been around the place.
Me neither. I have medicine.
History?
Probably not.
Yeah.
There's no one
I have
proficient in nature.
persuasion.
Is nobody proficient in nature?
Okay,
don't
I'll
think so.
allow one person to make a check who is not proficient in it then.
Not me.
So pick your highest highest int character or something.
I mean, oh, heard a lot of noise. Unless one of the artificers want to, I will.
I'll guide, I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
guidance, sure.
Is that
Cool.
Carrick saying you would?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Alrighty. So is this just a nature check you said?
Yeah, nature, and you're guided as well.
That is a 19.
Nice, okay. So you would recognize this, now that you're a little bit closer and you can inspect it. Despite the terrible burning in charred flesh, you recognize Sahuagin.
As what?
Sahuagin?
Sahuagin?
Yes.
I'm sorry, are you sick?
Yes.
No.
Wait, who again?
Sahuagin.
The Swahag.
Yes.
Swahag.
That's how I thought it
Whatever.
was pronounced too. I had to look it up. It's actually
Not
apparently
Swahag. I don't know how to
Sahuagin.
pronounce it.
It's-
Whatever you say is right.
We can say Sahuagin as well if you want, but I believe the proper is Sahuagin.
Can you show us a picture just for personal reference? I'm actually so
Pronounced
curious what the hell this
Terraquise.
is.
Oh, sure. It's literally a nasty lizardy fish person. I'll put it on roll 20. I think I can do that.
I think I know what you mean. I'm picturing like a less horrible. Oh, there it is. Picturing like a less horrible. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I pictured.
Yep. I'll put it on.
It's like the evil merfolk, but like not as scary.
Yeah, here's one directly on roll 20, so we can all see it. Blech.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those are Final Fantasy, dude.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yep.
Alright.
Stabby, speary, fishy, sharky dude.
Oh, rip! We could have had a pet.
Yes.
I mean,
don't
I
think so.
I guess that's one way to take it.
We
Yeah, what
already
a
have
take.
2 pets.
These are like sea goblins,
Oh.
basically.
True, you're right. Yeah.
Oh shit! That means we're getting closer to the
The lake,
The water.
probably. Yeah.
Well, I guess we can find an exit over there and just
Oh wait, never mind.
what?
I was gonna say the Eberron wiki lists them as speaking common.
Oh, they didn't on. I mean, maybe that's from an older edition. I have their stat block here, and at least the one I was
Oh.
using only speaks its native language, Sahuagin. So
Yeah, they didn't. 5th edition isn't included.
yeah. So in 5e they only speak their native tongue.
Bummer, man. All right. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Uh, number.
Jesus, we really got to find some way to get above ground.
Oh. And we can do that next time. So we will end it here for tonight.
Woo!
But that was a fun
Sorry,
session. There was lots of Benny Hill theme. It was great.
Unmitigated disaster.
Yeah.
If I remember to, I'll try and actually put Benny Hill theme in there. It'll be great.
And we have to remember the title of the episode being "The Dankness Consumes You."
Yes.
The dankness consumes you. So beautiful.
Something dunk soul with light.